everybody, today you're at a presentation of very profitable business opportunity. It takes your time something around 40 minutes, and after this presentation take more information in some link with video or in text what will be easy for you, and see more information about this because it's very interesting and very profit now. And today for you will speak very interesting man. His name is Latik Vilnas, and he will speak about this opinion. And he have very big experience in business. He have experience like business consulting. And listen him. He will speak very interesting thing.
Most people spend 1 to 3 hours every day on the computer. The total smartphone users today equals to 2 billion. 80% of all internet traffic is on smartphone users. Earnings of mobile application per day equals WhatsApp $56,653. Facebook $62,422. Mobile strikes $508,883. Game of Wars $734,628. Clash of Clowns $1,305,247. Candy Crush Saga $1,662,397. Clash Royale $2,095,618. Consumer apps have increased to $70 billion revenue driven by the explosion of diversity. Within games, 2011, there were games, productivity, navigation, and sports. In 2012, social media increased the mobility, social network, education, travel, and health fitness in 2012 and 2013. In 2014, books and entertainment, as well as lifestyle and finance, also increased the diversity. In 2015, music, news, utilities, and the weather. In 2016, is medical, photo and video, business, and other continue to increase the diversity in the mobile application explosion. So today, technology allows for self-driving cars, as you have companies like Uber that is utilizing this technology to enhance their services. So whereas they wouldn't need to have actual drivers to perform, they will be able to now have self-driving cars to deliver their services to their customers. They have already started to implement this in Pittsburgh and other cities throughout the United States. San Francisco as well has already been starting to use Uber service with self-driving cars. In most businesses today, you find that the larger companies are using the mobile application and they're benefiting more from the increase in the application market. You have companies like Chase, the banks, the large banks like Bank of America, Capital One. Banking service is a very popular application today. You have fashion industry as well that is utilized in a lot of applications. Most of the large oil companies like Exxon and the various applications that they're using to enhance their services is like the maps and the different thing, and also the news and the media are also benefiting a lot from the mobile explosion. CNN, the BBC, New York Times, all of these service providers are utilizing the technology and benefiting from the mobile app. Some popular brands like Coca-Cola, Disney, Starbucks have also utilized the application market explosion and have increased their capital in this $70 billion revenue-driven explosive market. So when we look at the way it was for the internet. You will see that the majority of the potential in the internet market is being used up, and most saturation already exists within that market. And if you look, what is happening is a lot of that saturation is filtering over into the app market, and there's more room for the app market to develop. So what you will see is that a lot of the traffic that is already present on the internet will also be driven over to the mobile phone. So as people begin to move around more and do more business on their phone and become more comfortable in doing business on their phone, a lot of the traffic that are presently on the computer will be driven over to the mobile devices as well. So a large majority of our clients will be some people that are using computers as well as the e-commerce sites. They will be more likely to use the mobile phone as well today. As you can see, there's about 1.8 billion users on the internet that is already using web-based applications, and there's only about 8 million application users, so there's a whole lot more room for the mobile apps to meet to where the web-based applications are. How do we make money with the constructor? The constructor of mobile application is a very advanced platform that allows our clients with minimal knowledge to create new applications by giving them an interface-based technology that allows them to create an application for whatever business, whatever ideas that they may have that they want to promote to the public. The types of mobile application schemes and payment schemes. There's conditional fees for advertising. There's package development, where you work with a programmer and they basically develop the package, the program for you, and that's anywhere from $1,500 and more per month, and it could take you up good to 6 months, 6 to 8 months for something to develop. And then you have individual development, where you may have a developer specifically working on your application, and you have to write the code from scratch, and this can run you anywhere from 20 to 25,000 euros. So with Exapp, with our product, we offer two basic applications. We offer a business card application and an e-commerce online shop-based application. And as you can see, based on the fact that the application constructor is what is constructing the program, and you, user, learns the application constructor, and you develop the app according to your own specificity. So there's a way that we can bring down the cost. So it's not a lot of time spent by a developer to sit to build your app and to code your app, so there's no need for the high cost. So we're able to offer you the business card app for 250 euros with a $30 monthly service fee, transaction fee, or an online shop e-commerce application for 1,000 euros with a $100 monthly service fee. So the $250 or 250 euros or the 1,000 euros is a one-time fee, and then the monthly service fee for all the different transactions, as well as the updates into Google as well as ISO, so that your app will stay up to date. So this is an example of how the constructor looks. When you enter the constructor, you have an option to enter your name, and it gives you an example of a cell phone, and then you move to an icon-based atmosphere environment, where you begin to choose an icon that would represent what it is that you're looking to build, the type of business that you're looking to build, or the type of content that you're looking to build. And automatically, once you begin to choose those icons, you will start to see your application develop on the example smartphone to the right. This is the environment where we create the application. And as you can see, it's a very simplistic design. You have one side where you have the component, and then a second side where you have the design, and then you have the example cell phone so that you can see your application being developed right on the cell phone. And of course, you can switch between how it would look on an Android as well as how it would look on an Apple ISO-based cell phone. And again, you have these basic icons where you choose what particular type of functionality you want your app to have. And as you choose them, then you see in the component set at the top, which are the green boxes, you will see that they start to present themselves. And also, if you look into the application, you will start to see them being arranged as the way that they would be arranged in your app. And of course, you have the ability to move and adjust these things to your specifications. If you want to customize it to your feel, you can begin to do that by shifting them around and positioning them in ways that will be more comfortable or more pleasing to your eye. So the online business card is our simple feature base, and which gives you an introductory way to enter into and to learn the constructor, so this way you get a feel for it. This is an example of an online business card that simply represents what Exapp is about. And as you can see, it's an information base. It's a business card, so it presents the business or the business idea that you may have. For instance, if you have a business idea and you wanted to shop it to investors, this is a way of constructing an application that would present your ideas, and then you can have that application be sent out to various different investors that may be interested in the product that you want to develop. So it's not so much of functionality, it's more of information so that the person can become familiar with what it is that you're trying to build or trying to sell. And again, we allow within the business card application for all of the various different media, whether it's pictures, photos that describe what it is that you want, whether it's text-based, and which would include as well hypertext markup. If you are familiar with HTML and you wanted to add additional HTML code to make it look a specific way, it's capable of doing that. Videos as well, all of the various different media formats. In addition to that, you will see that it can connect directly to social media. So if you have other media setups of information for this particular product or service that you're offering, you can connect it directly to the app and give a one specific place where a user or somebody who's interested in your idea can go right to and get that information. It also incorporates YouTube videos as well as Facebook posts and all of the various different features that's already available in the technology market, allowing you to have access to, all of your videos. If you're a provider of information in regards to like a teacher or you have various, products where you're selling through YouTube, then this is one way that you can have them all connected into one place and direct people to those products as well. Again, it doesn't limit you, and in this example, it shows you how you can incorporate RSS feeds as well as other feeds that you may have. If you're a blogger and you wanted to, enhance your blog so that it becomes more mobile friendly, you can develop an application and have your blog feeds and all of the different RSS feeds or whatever that you may be involved in directly being fed into your app and in one place for people to get all of your blog right to their phone. So this is an example of an app that I've been working on to present the business that I am doing, which is a business service application, and it will be catered to small business owners who are looking to either get involved in business or utilize specific services to help their business. And it will be a place where they can find information as well as getting demographics and metrics to specific types of business. And again, you can look and see that there's no limitation in terms of the way the applications can look. And all of these are basic business card application, and you see they utilize multiple amount of media, as well as text, videos, everything that's available in the social media atmosphere, to make it possible for your application to be up to speed. Again, you see all of the media channels, all of the social media being incorporated into it, and all of these are simply done through the constructor with no coding, no particular problem at all. Again, this is an example of if you wanted to use basic text or hypertext markup language to enhance your text. It's capable of allowing you to, it has an editor built into the back end of the application that allows you to directly go and customize your text and or format it the way you want it to look in your app. It also incorporates features that are directly linked to like Google in regards to all of the services that Google's provide through all of Google's channels in regards to like surveys, in regards to search engine, in regards to all of the things that Google's provide, it can be incorporated into the app. Again, these are examples of different types of apps that people have developed within application constructor. Various different companies, from car companies to musicians to various different types of service business, all have already used the app to the constructor to develop their app. So if you look now, you can begin to see that these applications, whereas before most of the applications were for the business card, as you look, you can see the shopping cart to the top right, which is showing you that this is a e-commerce based application where services that are provided through this website or through this application can be paid for directly through the mobile phone, and there's no need for third-party payment processor. And if you want to incorporate your presence, like if you're using PayPal, that also can be incorporated into it as well. So there's no limitation on the type of payment that you can receive with the e-commerce-based payment system. Again, this is a business card application, and it gives you more idea of how different ways it can be presented. Again, you can see some of the design features, advanced design features. If you want to add various different sprites and stuff to spruce up your application, you're capable of doing that. One of the main things, as I mentioned before, that are incorporated into the apps is the map. So that where a client may be looking for your business, they can already get directly location information directly into your app of where to find. So GPS information is directly fed to your app. So if you have a client coming from wherever, it can find your location directly through your app. Statistic information in the back end of the application, as your apps begin to be downloaded and people are using your apps, all of this information is captured by the constructor, and it's a simple place for you to go back and be able to see how your app is developing, how many people download it, how many people use it, how many push notifications you've sent, and how many different people have opened a push notification. Various different statistics that deals with the utilization of the apps is also presented within the back end of the application, so you don't have to go looking around or wonder where to get that information or connect any additional services to find out that information. It's all built into the back end of the application constructor so that you can have all of that information available when it's needed. Again, if you want to have your client call you directly, those features also can be incorporated right into the app, so it will, so that can be a part of the push notification. For instance, if you have a specific sales campaign that you're running, and you can have the person, once they click on the push notification, it can automatically call you, or it can do something else. Whatever it is that you want the notification to do once the person accesses it, that can be incorporated into into the app, and this way that whatever it is that they do, maybe it's something that you want them to download. So when they click on the push notification, it would automatically download it. Whatever it is that you want the action to take place, it would be an automatic action once you set it up. So this is showing that if the person click on the push notification or the call button, they would directly call. You can customize the calendar in terms of how a calculator, in terms of how it looks, in terms of currency, transfer rate. You can have retirement age. You can have various different things constructed in terms of how you want the application to look or what specific demographics you want to present. All these are various different ideas of application. So as you can see, there's an unlimited number of push notifications that you can send. However, I would probably suggest that, you put some limit on it because you don't want to bombard people with push notifications. So again, utilizing the technology in such a way that it helps your business is what the mobile application is making available, and the constructor makes that easy and fast. So this is why we call it Exapp, because it means expedient app, so that you produce fast and easy applications. So this is once your application is designed and you have it the way you want it, directly from the back end of the constructor, you set everything up, and you can get an example of how it would look right from your phone by downloading it through a card reader or through this link in the application here. Or if you like the way it looks and you're ready to go, you can upload it, publish it right to Google and right to Apple, right from the back of the application, so that this way, nothing takes time. You don't have to go through a whole other process. Once you set up your account with Google and Apple, you can publish right from the back of the application. And every time you do an update, it's easy and simple just to push the button and do an update right away. So now we take a look at some of the online shops and get an example of how they look. So this is, again, the application that I'm developing, and you can see one of the things that it allows us to do is to develop like a dashboard feature where, or catalog features where all of the items that you're selling or providing will show up in the smartphone in some form of a catalog, so that specifically if a person is searching for an item, they can just go and type in the search, and then those items will come up, and they could scroll through a catalog of the various different related items in your shop. So then again, as I said before, we can integrate any type of payment system, whether it's PayPal, Yandex, Google, any different types of payment processing systems out there on the internet can be incorporated within the application. So there's no limitation, again, on how to get your payment from your client. Again, this is showing you a little bit more details in terms of how to set up the product catalog and the various different features that you can add to your catalog, because again, the way it's presented and the way the client responds to it, or the way the information is responded when the clients push a particular button, is all based on how you set it. So if you want to have it set in certain, once they click on a particular picture, that it would do a particular, or maybe take them to a website or download something or call. All of these things can be implemented directly from the back end of the application in terms of how you want to engage or the interaction between the clients while they're using your application. You set that up in the back end of the application and in the catalog. Again, if your product is a product that would be delivered to a customer, now you can also incorporate the delivery option in terms of what services that you would be using to deliver the product to the customer, whether it's ground delivery, air delivery, the various different types of delivery options. You set all of that up, and this way, with your product, everything the customer you pay the shipping fee, or if there's no shipping fee. All of that you set up in the back end of the application, and it's automatically incorporated into the app. Again, so this is a little bit more description of how we set up the product within the catalog. So it's showing you, you have the items, you add specific products, you add a description of the product, and of course you have all the features to organize the text the way you want it, to present it the way you want it, and then you set the price for the product, and basically that's simple. And once you save that, you set up a product. Of course, it allows you to add image if you wanted to have specific type of banner, or if you wanted to have it displayed in a certain type of way, and an action as well to that particular banner or image. All of this is showing you the details in terms of where it's set up and what that action would be once the person click on it, or mouse over it, or swipes over it, how the interaction would take place. So again, this is a little bit more details about the statistics that are showing you the various different activities that's taking place within an app that's being used. And as you can see, you have both statistics for Google as well as for iTunes existing. And of course, it gives you a chart, it gives you a description of what's going on, and over a period of time, you can choose whether you want a month, a year, 6 months, however it is you want, and put together a report in terms of how your app is performing. Of course, so one of the features is that when a client uses your app and they may buy a specific product, quite often, all of these things can be incorporated where the favorite item for that particular client will be put to the front every time so that client goes to your app. Those items that they buy most or utilize most, the service that they utilize most, can be put into a favorite type of option so that they're accessible to that person when they use your app, to make the turnover faster. And of course, information in terms of the history of the various different clients and what they ordered through your apps, all of that is existing. The order history, all of that can be pulled up in the back end of the constructor. Okay, this is showing a little bit more about the other functionalities, like the feedback page. So a client may have a specific thing, like or dislike about a product. They can give you feedback and let you know, if there's some things that suggestions that they may have to improve on it or whatever it is, that they can have direct interaction with you through the phone, giving you information about the product. And this is something that's also being developed because you have various different services, like, say, for instance, a doctor's office or a medical clinic, and they want to keep specific record of clients handy. So each client can have a personal area where their email and password or specific information that they can be accessed. So once they are a member of that clinic and they utilize the application, they can also maybe see their chart or see a certain things that's related to the service that's being provided there at those clinics, and only they will be able to access that personal information or that personal area for that information. So anywhere that they go, if it's, like, say, for instance, a specific type of school that a person attends and they wanted to see the record from there, they can go to that personal location and see all that information. So again, this now is moving over to the design side. Well, these are all of the various different components that we were able to add, and it's not easy to see, but we went through some of them. We have the catalog, we have the feedback, we have the delivery option, the call option, all of these various different features that you can choose from that you want to exist within your app. And of course, you may not want to choose everything, but you choose some of the ones that you think will be more applicable to how your clients would engage with the application. So now we move to the design tab, and on the design tab is where you bring out the features in terms of how you want the application to look. the look and feel, the colors, how it jumps out. Does it, is it like embossed? Is it standing out? Is it, dull? Whatever features that you're looking for. Do you want two color? Do you want a blend? All of these are available within the design section, and you can customize these things according to your own likes in terms of the color, in terms of the blends, the feel. You can set it up the way you want it. Then you have foreground as well as background features, so you can have certain things in the foreground of the application where you can, as well as you can have other things, colors in the background, various text in the foreground, text on the button in the background, however you want it to set up. In the menu, you have the side menu, however you want that to set up, however you want the icons to set up and display, the colors and schemes in terms of how they blend. All of this is capable for you to set up and change according to your life. Well, I guess she might be just making a comparison between how other constructors that's out there, how it looks. So this gives you an example, an idea in terms of how our constructor looks and how the things are laid out for you in icon-based and very interactive based, or you can have a constructor that it looks like it's a bunch of lines and codes, and that you have to figure out what to do in terms of to get the colors and the cumbersome, the way things is packed together, and in terms of how your experience with that constructor is, you can make the determination by observing the way it's presented in Exapp, as well as how it's presented in this example constructor. So what are the benefits of having Exapp? So it is very easy. It's possible to create an app within a few hours. It's like using a Facebook page. The price is also a very big benefit. For 250 euros, roughly $300, and 30 euros or $30 per month, or 1,000 euros, roughly $1,200, and $100 per month. And of course, the quality of the applications that create is the high quality applications with multiple features, interactions, and a very modern technology. So how do we get started? The first thing to do is to sign up with the company, register with the company, and become a partner, which is free to do. Once you decided that you wanted to get involved or learn more about it, that's the first step. To sign up, you get your sponsorship number, and you begin your communication with the company. After that, you will get your own personal area where you would be able to check the status on various different clients that you may have, or how much money you have earned in your account in regards to other clients that you may signed up, and how well you're selling the application. All of this information, your history, payouts, and all of this will be in the personal area in the back end of the company's website. So what we have is the purchase of product. So you can purchase, again, from the basic constructor for 250 euro, or you could purchase two packets for 500, or 4 packets for 1,000. And once you purchase the 500 packet, you realize that you get a gift product from the company of one constructor worth $250. If you purchase 1,000, then you get two. You get a gift, either 1,000, either you get a one constructor for the online shop, or you get two constructor for the business card. And of course, the greater amount that you purchase in terms of package is the greater gift that you also receive from the company. What you can do with the gift products that you receive, well, you can sell them to make money for yourself, use them as sales specials, incentives to get people on board. Whatever it is that you choose, they're your gifts, and you utilize them accordingly to build your clients and build your network. Okay, this is the basic information. Okay, sure. So this is an example of the marketing plan, and as you can see, it is percent based. And as you start off where you're at the 3% base, you automatically earn 400 points within the company. That's from bringing in 2 additional clients to purchase either a business card or online shop. And you automatically at the 3% rate. As you move up, and I believe you bring 5 customers, you move up into the 6% range. Now, in addition to you bringing in 3 people, let's say that the people under you bring 3 people, that also increases your percentage and also increases your points. Without going too much into details, as you can see that as you increase in terms of your network, like for instance, your percentage points within the company also increase, which allows you to earn greater profit in terms of residual income once your network is starting to grow, based on the monthly service fee that is being accumulated through various different applications that people within your network have constructed. You will gain residual income from those monthly service fees based on these various different percentage points that you are in the company. So at the 3% level, as you begin to grow, in your 400 points, you will earn a specific amount of residual income from those monthly service fees for those particular 2 clients. And as you move up, and you move on to like say 12 to 15 various people within your network, to 100 to 200 people in your network, to 1,000, you begin to increase the amount of residual income based on the percentage point that you are in terms of the percentage level that you are within the company. So just as I was saying before, that your percentage point would relate directly to the number of clients that you have, which also relates to the percentage, your qualification percentage, and the level of commission that you receive. This is another slide that gives you the description when you have 5 shops within your network. Your qualification is now 12%, and your percentage point is now at 9% in terms of your residual income payout, and your commission, meaning that you receive a bonus. Let's say for a monthly basis, if you did that 5 within a month, you would receive a monthly commission of 316 euros. And as you can see, the same applies once you register 10 shops, 20 shops, 50 shops, 200 shops, and again, you see the increase in terms of your qualification percentage, in terms of your percentage in the company, and in terms of your commission. It also increase on a per basis in terms of how your network is increasing, and that includes the amount of people that you bring in, as well as the amount of people under you that brings people in, and your network continue to grow.
And now talk about one example. Before we talk about when people buy mobile application, and now we talk about next step when people pay subscriber every month, because every application must be updated every month. You know that Android and iOS every month they do something new, and you update your phone, and application must be updated too, and that's why people pay subscriber every month. And if 1,200 people every month pay 100 euros, and for you it means that you have 120,000 turnover, and it means that your qualification 35%, and your profit every month more than 50,000 per month. It's very good money, and you must understand that before we talk about then you sell mobile application, but now we talk about really passive income, and this is really chance to change your life.
So Exapp is a great opportunity for people who are looking to get into technology, who are looking to find opportunities of where they can grow and build a business for themselves. Exapp, the company, provides multiple opportunities for people to earn money in this business. It also gives you ability to develop skills in terms of sales and marketing skills, networking skills, as well as opportunity to be involved in new technology and things that is growing and expanding every day. And the application market is one of the fastest growing markets today. If you just observe and do some research on it, you'll find that this is one of, again, since between 2013 and 2016, this market have grown in leaps and bounds and have surpassed markets that have been around for a long time. So again, this is an exciting time in regards to technology, in regards to application development, and in regards to mobile application market. So I would suggest to anyone that's looking to get into something exciting and new, this is the market to be in. And Exapp is the company and the team to be a part of.
And now you know all information. We can send in chat thank you for LaTeX. And now you can get some links to register in company and knows more information inside company, and ask partners who send to you this information and invite on this webinar, ask them about link with more information in text, in video, and see this information when you have time, and connect with people who invite you on this webinar, on this meeting, because now time's going, because now market from website going to market application, and now you know about it, and you cannot say that you didn't know this information, and that's why you not get this chance. Thank you for your time. Have a good evening, and see you later.